Participation is quite often going to bring you profit. Good morning and welcome to In the Car with Clint today on this, it looks like it might be alright, Monday here in South Australia. Over the weekend we had the SA Landscape Festival, which is a festival of open gardens for the general public to be able to come and enjoy the work that the landscape designers and landscapers of South Australia have done to private gardens here in South Australia. And I just got to talk to a couple of the designers and some other people involved in the organisation, and it got me thinking a lot about participation. And I think you know, the idea behind, like, for the guys, for everyone for the people that organise the gardens, they obviously want people to participate, and they want it to be pure. And I think a lot of times you've got two sides of the ledger where you'll have someone that genuinely believes in the beauty of having these gardens open and the community and the connectivity of it all, and then on the other side you obviously need people to have the gardens open, which is private residences and landscapers and designers. Now the landscapers and the landscape designers spent 2 full days manning and womaning their gardens, and then the homeowners obviously are opening up some very, very nice residence to the, you know, access to hundreds of people. And so there needs to be sometimes something more motivating than it's just the right thing to do. And I think thankfully that the gardens, you know, that the homeowners are proud to share their gardens, and the homeowners want to see the work of the landscape designers and landscapers being shown to the public, and also the landscapers and the landscape designers like the idea of being involved. But what I'm seeing is that it's almost like having a home show external to a showgrounds, and so people get to go have a look. You know, we were just in Melbourne for the International Flower and Garden Show, and they had these display gardens which are only there for 9 days and they get ripped down. These are gardens that have been built, you know, to a standard by professionals, and will stand the test of time. So it gives them an opportunity to go see the garden for what it is. And I think regardless of why they got involved, one of the byproducts of the being involved in the gardens is that they're going to have inquiries for design or construction. And so I think if you're quiet and you're trying to get busier, or your business has just started, participation is where the profit is at. And I talk a lot about yes and no, and, you know, the right times to say yes and the right times to say no. If you've just started out and you have no work, you just say yes to everything. And trust me, people will notice, and you'll see people at events, and your face will start to become more and more familiar, and someone will recognize your work or your effort or both, and then you will be asked, you know, can you do this, or, you know, can you do that? And I worry about people that sit at home and complain about having no work, but aren't willing to walk out the door and meet new people and participate. So just wanted to share that with you guys this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be kind to each other, be kind to yourself. Go out and participate, meet some new people. You never know what it'll bring.